Hello and welcome back to my GTNH playthrough. It is September 17th. We're starting up here, just showing off that I did in fact start the day by moving all my ore drilling plants. I can see all four are currently on the moon. Basically on all four of them are on ilmenite veins. I tried to find like the best best grouping of veins I could find, but honestly my scanner over here is getting pretty low, so I didn't waste too much time on it. Plus, I wanted to get started on what I had today, and I didn't have as much time as I normally do. Uh, Although the next time I go back to the planet, I will need one of these. And I wasted some time right off the bat because I may or may not have accidentally went without refueling my rocket and blew it up trying to leave the moon and had to reset the server and reset up all my ore drilling plants and yeah, no, that didn't at all happen. But anyways, so I did get all this set up. The main reason I wanted to do this, as I kind of mentioned yesterday, my tantalum is very stretched at the moment. We are building back up. This 229 is after a bunch of crafting I did, including a big ol' Lapatron battery, which I haven't set up, but at least crafted, and that by itself was 200 tantalum. One of the things I also did to help it was these 4 SMD recipes I've temporarily removed and put in the versions that get you less of an output but don't use tantalum, that use like annealed copper or aluminum or whatever. So not a big deal, although all those resources are basically free. So once I get kind of back into a comfortable spot with tantalum, I'll rethrow these guys in just to not tax the AE system as much for auto crafting. The only thing besides the main thing I did today was I did add to the level maintainers motors and pistons. Actually, no, scratch it. Only motors. I didn't do anything with pistons. I have them set up that I can easily type in a number if I start using a bunch of them, but I just did motors for now. And then the last little thing was over down here where my pollution's creeping out of the nuclear plant. Good stuff. Is this whole process back here was really backed up. Let's see. It's caught up now. But basically, part of the reason I was having tantalum issues was this vacuum freezer had turned off at some point. I really need to set this up in particular so I can notice it easier when it shuts off, because this creates a lot of problems. So this entire chest was full and all these output buses were full, so I did like export those to the main system and then had it the mega vacuum freezer catch me back up. Oh, I keep saying one more little thing. It's part of why I like doing these little daily things, is there's so many little things throughout the day. So I also noticed my nitrogen wasn't keeping up, so I did a really it's kind of cheeky and it's not the greatest, but I did this little mini temporary setup, which is basically just taking a cell, creating compressed air, and then centrifuging said compressed air to get nitrogen and oxygen out. The oxygen I could care less about, but the nitrogen I'm using actually quite a bit, because if we hop down here to what I actually accomplished for the day, the main thing is this is my iteration 1 mini platinum line. There's many more things to come over here, but this is just the first kind of stage of it. But the first thing you need for it is, let me open the quest book. EV, going back. First thing you need is this Aqua Regia stuff, which needs more nitric acid. I decided, because the nitric acid's such a demand thing, that I just set up another LCR, which impressively already has problems. It's only been set up for like 2 hours. But anyways, this guy's set up to make nitric acid, which of course uses nitrogen. This guy's set up to make the Aqua Regia I just pointed out, which then is over here. This little setup, the next thing that it says we'll need on here is this ammonium chloride. I don't technically have ammonia on the main network, just like passively set up or anything. So basically this LCR is doubling up. First it's taking hydrogen and even more nitrogen and making ammonia, and then directly coming over here and making ammonium chloride with hydrochloric acid instead of ammonia. I did notice my hydrochloric acid is kind of taking a big hit, and for once is not completely full, so I might have to, on the main network, up my production of that. Right now it's just being made with single blocks, so that would be, I'd probably just swap it to an LCR, and I think it would more than keep up. But that's future problems if I run out of this stuff. Which, from there, this guy is set up specifically to, basically this one you could almost kind of take as like a extension of my B setup. So specifically over in Bs, I have a platinum B, unsurprisingly, for all the B stuff I've done. If we take platinum comb, where is it? Platinum comb. Basically over in Bs right now, we've got this guy going where we get this platinum concentrate as well as a platinum nugget out from the comb. At no point have I ever voided this stuff while doing this process, and this has been set up for like months now, so I have quite a bit of this concentrate. So this LCR right here is taking that platinum concentrate and mixing it with the ammonium chloride we're making right here in this LCR and turning it into, I might as well have just followed the path on here, into, in the next LC, or in this LCR I should say, I have it on this circuit 3, platinum salt and reciprocated platinum. One of the things that kind of kept throwing me off when throwing these up is that a lot of these recipes, especially doing the bigger versions, you need more than 32 buckets at a time to start the recipe. So by habit I always throw MV hatches on everything, but I need to start paying attention to the recipes and using EV or whatever hatches. I kind of just skip over HV. But then on this guy, this is the final part. So from this reciprocated platinum, we get this from the concentrated platinum concentrate, we get reciprocated platinum dust. So then I mix this with some calcium, and we get actual platinum dust and this calcium chloride, which is technically used with this sodium tungstate to get sheet dust. So maybe if I need to do more with this, I don't actually know. I don't think I do, because I have a tungsten B, so I don't know if this is useful for anything else. Maybe I'll investigate that later, but I'm not worried about it right now. Right now, I just have that calcium carbide coming over here, getting electrolyzed back into chlorine and calcium. So this is like a nice little isolated loop, and I'm just exporting the chlorine back into the main network. Yeah, this calcium chloride into the electrolyzer, and then we get this calcium dust. So as we stand right now, this is just kind of temporary setup. I probably should, once I have more platinum, I think I'll just export the calcium into this little sub-network and then re-import it over here just to get rid of all these Ender.io conduits. But we'll see. I don't know. It's not too big of a deal to have a few of them around. It's just more of a, if I ever need stuff to go faster. Though I have a feeling this is not the main way I'll be doing platinum. Ultimately, it'll just be how I handle the B bride products, because I'll just always have that platinum B running. Let's see. And that was the last thing I did. I mean, I'm already up to 650 platinum dust, which is really nice, because I'm pretty sure this I can just smelt right into platinum. Yeah. So I didn't actually throw one down, I think just to not have confusion on the AE network, because right now the way my platinum dust recipe is with all the nuggets and going that whole line, so I don't want to have conflicting recipes. So I think for the moment over here, I think I'm just gonna tonight throw down one of the multi-block smelters and then just have it smelt into ingots on this network over here, and then from the rest of the night I'll just be kind of a plan on what to do tomorrow to keep going forward on this. But this is, like I said, or in the title card said, this is Platinum Line Iteration 1. I already have quite a bit more, because I mean, even if we go over to our main Platinum, our main network, Platinum only shows 4 Platinum comes. That I don't believe is right. See, 78 Platinum Metallic Powder Dust and only 96 Nuggets, so yeah, like we're looking pretty good on that already, which is make me very tempted to kind of pause that and come over here and address this monstrosity that's just getting more and more out of control. But I don't know about that. Let's see. Platinum Combs 2000. 80 seconds. It almost kind of makes me tempted though to move this LCR. Oh, it's kind of part of why I think I should rework all this over here, because it'll even help the Platinum, because right now we're doing 80 seconds for 2,000 liters, and if I pull this, I don't want to overclock this into IV on C18 boosted diesel, because that can't keep up with it, even if with like a giant concentrated flow. Like running anything at IV on this stuff, I learned the hard way how quickly that drains the entire system, just even having one block go like that. So anyways, that's future plans. I did like that I did think it was pretty cool to be able to get that much set up, because we'll be able to go back to ME buses immediately already, which is great because they're fantastic. They're so much faster and neater and supposedly server friendly in the long run. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on. Gonna sign off, get some dinner, and then just keep messing around. I hope everybody else has a good night, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.